Let's say you own a Subaru, like I do. I have this VBWX, I have a WRX outside, and there's actually another Impreza in my driveway. So I've got 3 Subarus. And here's the deal. You could accidentally basically total your Subaru, and if not, cause at least 5,000, more really kind of like $6,000 to $8,000 of damage without knowing that you're gonna do it. And while the risk isn't huge, it's not zero, and it's actually fairly common if you do any work on your own car, or you ever change a tire or something like that. Essentially, there's this kind of hidden thing that nobody really talks about where it could literally, again, total your car or cost up to like $10,000 of damage, if not more. Nobody really talks about it, and I've actually surprised that not more people know about it. Now here's the deal. Maybe you guys are like, well, what is he talking about? This never happens. This actually happens more often than you know, but people are too usually embarrassed to talk about it, so it doesn't really get online that much. But being in the aftermarket community, I do supply a lot of fixes for this because you need very unique parts, and I've talked to the owners. So it actually happens, and it doesn't happen just a few times a year. It happens a lot because it's an honest mistake. So let me show you. We're gonna hop around to the side of my car so I can show you. So essentially what I'm talking about is jacking your car up. Most people think you can just put a jack under your car like I have here, and you can just pump the car up and you can go. The thing is Subarus are not designed to do that. Not every car has the same type of jack point, let's say. There are multiple types of jack points. There are flat jack points, there's all different types. Subaru has something called a pinch weld or pinch weld jack point, which most people don't even know. Now, because I have quick jacks, I have to have special blocks that pick up the pinch welds. What does that mean? If I'm gonna put my car up on quick jacks, I need to use what's called a pinch weld block. Let me show you this up close. This is a pinch weld block. So what happens here is where you have your jack point underneath the car, where we all jack our car up, like this, you have what's a pinch weld, and you have a pinch weld hold for it. So what this does is it allows the pinch weld to come down and sit on here, so you have the same support on the pinch weld, but the other part of the jack, where the jack point is supported. Pinch welds are not only designed to be held at the point, they're designed to be supported. Most people don't even know this, nor do they do anything about it. We'll flip over the pinch weld so I can illustrate this. So imagine you don't have the pinch weld thing, you just have a flat jack point. This is what a normal quick jack's jack point looks like. Most cars can take a flat jack point. But because Subaru has a pinch weld, it comes on like this, right? It's sitting on here, like this. What can happen is, over time or with exposure to rust, your pinch weld can lose its strength, and it can do that, right? So what will actually happen, and it happens more often than not, your pinch weld will fail because you're not supporting it correctly. It'll bend like that, and then it will kick out your jack block, and your car will fall. Because things like this are so strong, this isn't going to fall, just the car is. And the car will fall onto this. What does that do? That takes this, or any type of jack that you're using, and it punches it up through the frame of the car, and it damages the sides, the doors, the under tray. It basically will total the car. I'll roll a few clips of the people doing this on non-Subarus just so you can get an idea, because again, very few people document this happening on Subarus, but it's actually extremely common. So you might ask, what's the solution? Do I need to buy pinch weld blocks like I just showed you? The answer is yes and no. Here's an example. I'm gonna change my wheel and I'm not using it. I have a divoted jack. Most jacks are like this. The odds of this, because I have a bigger jack plate, for example, I have fairly large hands, it's almost the size of my hand. This is a special size. I got this, I wanna say it's a Harbor Freight thing, but I got a bigger plate for it, so that if the pinch weld does fail, it still sits on this. Obviously, if the pinch weld fails, it's an absolute loser, but I use this when I just need to change a wheel like I am going to now. I'm going to get the car in the air so you can see it, so I can show you the wheel change, but that's the general theory. Now, if I'm keeping the car up over time, I really need to use something like this. Now, with these, you can buy them online. They're called pinch weld blocks, and you can actually get a jack that's flat. You can also put this on a jack. They sit flat on the jacks, and this will support the car. This is also the safer way. So if you're getting under your car and you don't have something like this, a quick jack, and you want to be as safe as possible, get a block like this. They have traction plates, they sit flat, and it's not gonna, the pinch well's not gonna fail, and you're gonna properly jack your car up and support the jack points that are also up here at the top, which I can't show you, up here at the top, which is actually really important, and that's going to give you the best amount of stability. But let me show you the pinch weld, because it's really important to actually see. I know that I've thrown some photos up, but let me walk you around the pinch weld that's on my car so you can see one after about 2 years of ownership, just to see what I really mean and why you could see them failing. All right, so you can see underneath the car right now. I know it's not perfect, but you can see the pinch weld, and you can see that it's just flatly supporting it. So this is not ideal. In this instance, it will fall onto that flat plate like I had mentioned before. Still not ideal. So this illustrates, I mean, this is very clear. You can see that the weld mount is designed to have that pinch block. To take it one step further, if you've ever bought a Subaru, you know that when they come with a jack, it's a pinch weld jack. So it's one of those ones that you have to hand crank, but it has a pinch weld connector, not a flat connector. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna say, oh, these things never fail. They absolutely 100% do. Now, I can't give you data around how often they fail, and it happens to enough people that I'm noticing, and I'm a small fish in the pond when it comes to support businesses in the automotive world for these Subarus, so it can't not be happening. And we've all seen the horror stories on YouTube, but obviously if this happens to you, you're not going to be inclined to share it because it's definitely a bummer. And yeah, sure, it's a little embarrassing. I would be embarrassed too. So with that, guys, I don't really have a plug or a place to get these. I know there are places that you can get them. I'll try to link something in the description, but I'm not an affiliate. I don't make them. This is just something that could save you an immense amount of money and or your life if you're getting underneath the car. I know if you guys watch my build series, these are things that I think about and all those things. Yeah, it's something to think about. Before I leave you guys, let me walk you back. There's a reason the VBWX is in the garage. VBWX is right here. I have a ton of VA build videos coming out, like a lot of build videos. We've done so much on that car. You guys will start seeing them soon, but I'm gonna tease something that I'm working on. I am designing some new parts. I own JXR Performance for the VB, and we're teasing them. Yeah, we're making taillights, and I'm doing some testing. We just finished testing 4 different styles over 6 months, and few improvements that I wanted to make, but I'm in production making them now. They'll be up for pre-sale soon for the VBWX. Could not be more excited. It's taken me so long to get these things tested for you guys. But yeah, little teaser for what's to come. I'll see you guys in the next video.